I'd rather use a gully dwarf in there than you.
True, true.
I'm here to hear talk, not ask for it. Dumb shit.
I know.
You almost got yourself killed. And Ren, you should have been on my tail out that door. You know that.
I should have, but Leo always gets himself into trouble, so I was going to be there in case anything happened.
Well, so you wanted to put a diaper on him, huh? Okay. Mommy him. Go ahead.
So, Quillen, you hear Ren and Gimli Grim and Leopold bickering. Farland, you hear this
Watch
too.
your ass, Leopold.
Gim,
These days you're gonna get your ass
don't make me
killed.
wipe off that your lips off your face right now. Don't push me.
Well, he damn near got himself killed, okay?
It goes to show you can't put yourself into situations like that, Leo.
Next time I'm gonna go myself.
Okay.
Can't just keep giving people money that you don't trust.
Talking out of character, if I'm walking into a biker bar in a three-piece suit, I think that's kind of stupid, don't you? Dave's smiling. That's what you just did.
Yeah, Dave was getting ready to play Golden Axe.
I know.
Yeah, Dave, I like the eavesdrop.
Oh, you hear it all. You hear it all, man. You hear them all laughing as Leopold opens up the door. You can hear a bunch of laughing. You don't know what happened, but you still hear a bunch of laughing.
I like that. That looks cool, Ren.
Oh, thank you. Just practicing my finger dexterity.
Can you roll coins over your knuckles?
No, not yet.
Well, keep on trying. That's a good trick.
It's too bad I don't have quite the sleight of hand like our friend Leo.
I
over
just
here.
love the smile on Dave's face. He knew exactly what I was talking about.
I'm still in shock that Leopold walked in there and did that. That was pretty crazy.
That chaotic side of me, that's what that was.
No, that was a businessman in a three-piece suit walking into a biker bar.
That was a guy during Bike Week in Daytona walking into the Boot Hill Saloon going, "You fucking pussies!" That's it, in a three-piece suit. That's the same thing, basically, what Leo just did.
Never said I was bright, y'all. Never said I was bright.
Well, from now on, I'm going alone, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's get to this location. I like your finger tricks. Those are cute. Let's go to where we were going, okay? At least he didn't get himself hurt.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Alright, well I think we should go ahead and call Darkseeker and we should go and check out the Chamber of Eyes. In any case.
Let's pick up our guide and let's go.
All right, so you get to Terrellon's place. He's got everything packed up. He sees you come up and he says, "Ah, you guys are ready to go. You guys are ready to go, I see. Let's go." All right, so
Bobby,
you guys.
get out from up behind that bar.
God damn it, Bobby! I told you to get out of that damn tool shed. Whacking it all the time. All right, so you guys start to head down the highway. All right. You guys are heading down well, you guys open up the dragon door and you start to head down this long corridor. Alright, right here. This corridor here. And it goes all the way east. Several miles until you get to You get to the, as you guys are traveling for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Now, Terlin, there's all kinds of corridors off the main, the main road, which is basically about 20 feet wide. There's all kinds of small corridors. Much like when you guys were entering the 7-pillared halls and you ran into that first batch of hobgoblin that had Rendil, it's much like, it's just like this type of, area that you're moving through. There's been some cave-ins. You guys are going through lots of swarms of bats. The ceiling's really, really high. The ceiling's probably 30 to 40 feet high. Then you'll go into some natural earthen caverns. And, there's lots of swarms of bats. Lots of swarms of other things flying around. Centipedes all over the place. Rats.
For, you know what?
Yeah, and as you're getting close, he says, "Oh, we need to take a detour. This is where one of the gelatinous cubes of the halls likes to roam." And then he points down, and you can see that there's a sort of like a slick slime path that's been covered up by dirt. But then he kind of, and you would see this, Quillen, that the dust has settled over the slime, so makes it look like it really can't be seen that well. But he steers you clear of that, and you guys get to a door. Now I'm going to move you guys over to a new map.
Oh, Dave, the ambiance is still playing.
Yep, yeah, I'm changing it right now. Actually, I'm changing it to something different. You didn't notice that the crowd was following you the whole time? The crowd was definitely following you the whole time.
That's how we roll.
I was starting to worry. We have
There's
an entourage.
A bunch of people behind you.
I was hoping this wouldn't happen. Get on your defense.
Hey, Dave, would I have time to do an arcane recovery?
Sure.
There?
Well, you guys are always moving, so I'm going to say no, because you would need a short rest, which would be an hour. So you're going to have... So, no, I'm going to say no. Now, maybe inside here you can get an arcane recovery. Now, as for arcane recovery, thank you for reminding me, you can open up your character sheets, and where it says arcane recovery, I've actually changed some stuff around with arcane recovery. So when you click on it, it has a new handout. And this is the handout that I created because arcane recovery isn't really covered with the optional spell point rules. So if you're, take your level 3, you would get back 3 spell points for part of your arcane recovery. That would allow you to buy either a level 1 spell or a level 2 spell. So, because you can cast up to 2nd level spells at level 3. So it's not going to be 100%. There's just really no way to get it 100% to the spell slot way. So the best thing that I could do is give like an amount of points that would allow you to buy a couple spells back. And take into consideration if you've already purchased if you've already used your 6, 7, 8, or 9 spell slot for the day, when you do your arcane recovery, that doesn't mean that you can use another 6, 7, 8, or 9 spell. So it means that you just be blasting away more level 5s, which is really not a problem. But alright, so there's a couple things as Terlin, as you guys get close to the Chamber of Eyes, he's got some lore for you about this place. And as soon as I get there, I will tell you the lore. Now, he's also got some lore about a little bit of lore for the... And usually he tells you that he charges for this type of information extra. But seeing that you paid him up front, he appreciates it, and he's going to give you sort of like a freebie of other information he knows about the BloodReavers. So, all right, at the pinnacle of Sorukel's greatness, the Chamber of Eyes was a shrine dedicated to the god Torog in his manifestation as the Patient One, a horrible creature of eyes and mouths that waits in the darkness. When the Minotaurs first ventured into the vast caverns below Thunderspire Mountain, they found crude, forsaken altars. The Minotaur priest divinations revealed that the deep caverns of Thunderspire were sacred to Torog, so the Minotaurs agreed to honor him, even though they were devoted to the demon lord Baphomet. Some say that the madness and violence that descended on Sarunkel in its final days were Baphomet's vengeance against his people for daring to offer sacrifices to Torog, another power. Now, the petitioners of Torog are long gone, and he says, and then he tells you that the BloodReavers have been here for several months now, and they have in their accompaniments some humans and also goblinoids. And when he means goblinoids, he means goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears. Now, he also tells you that the BloodReavers always stay clear of the Seven-Pillared Hall and the Mages of Sarun. And the reason why he's telling you this information here is because he does not trust anyone in the Seven-Pillared Halls. And seeing that you're out in the middle of basically Thunderspire Lair, he does feel like he can speak to you more freely. Now, they do a lot of trade, but they do trade in strange places in the halls. And word is that they've done business with Grimmerzol, at times, buying supplies. Like I said, they do not go. Like I said, they do not go into the Seven-Pillared Halls. So they do buy supplies from other businesses here in Seven-Pillared, and one being where you guys ventured, where they had no clue, and Ren, you actually knew that they were bullshitting you basically. So Grimmerzol Trading Post. All right. So you guys have marked the way back. You will know the way back. But he tells you to stay on the path that they've marked because of the evils that will find you. Meaning gelatinous cubes.
Hey Dave, I took the time after we got here and he's talking, and also to pull out one of my parchments and kind
Bagman,
of
thanks for the
sketch it real quick
man.
Of hey, this is
Frog7910, thank you very much for
how
the
we should have
follow.
taken it.
Yes, and he also
And,
helps Quillen out, and Quillen will easily be able to help you guys get back to. Not even going to make him do any kind of tracking. You guys will be able to get back to Seven-Pillared easily. Now, if you didn't have Terran's help, then you would have to do some checks. But with his help, you'll have an easy time getting back.
Alright, well, thank you, Farland. I believe we can handle ourselves
Excellent.
from here.
Thank you very much for
You're
the
more
follow.
welcome to go back.
Anytime you need another guide, please look me up.
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, no problem. So he opens up the door for you. He doesn't even check it. He just opens it up for you. And I'm going to open this door for you now. Alright, so this massive 10-foot door is opened. And as you all start to walk into the room, you notice that this is a large antechamber. You also see on the eastern side of the wall 2 fearsome-looking statues of winged demons that are squatting on either side of a stairway leading up to some double doors. Inscribed upon the doors is an image of a great eye with multiple eye stalks. as well as a symbol of a circle with a crossbar rising out of it. There are tons of rubble, heaps of trash, and other things that are scattered across the floor. And also to the north, you can see that there is a balcony that is overlooking this large room. So, as you guys are here, you guys move in. You see that the statues are here of winged demons. Trash, everything thrown everywhere, scattered rubble. To the east, there's the door. The door has this evil-looking demon with eye stalks, well, eyes and eye stalks hanging off of it.
Is that the balcony?
No, the balcony, Gimli Grim, is over here. And you can see that the wall does go above the balcony, but you cannot see above the balcony. But it does look that you could possibly climb up this balcony. There are no ladders, no ropes, but if you think you could climb, you think you might be able to. It will require an athletics check to do so. Now, also, as for the door, I have a handout for you because I want you to see, I want you to have this visual aid of what this door looks like. I love handouts. So this is the door, the outer door basically. And this is the antechamber of the Chamber of Eyes. You can see that there is a sort of like a light green aura coming out of all of the sconces, which is making this room brightly lit. Some other features of the area: the ceiling is 20 feet high. The balcony is 15 foot above the floor, and you can definitely climb it. Like I said, an athletics check will be required. A test of strength, may you. Now, these doors are, it's a double door. They are made of a, like a bronze type of material, and it looks like there are keyholes. And that is what you see in the room. Everything you know.
So which way are we going, guys? Are we going to go check out these balconies over here and see if we can climb up or climb down to somewhere? Or just, you want me to start working on these doors over here to see if I can get through them?
Why don't you check the doors first?
Leopold, it's your show right now. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go start looking. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the doors and start looking for traps on them, and then start doing my thing. Pull out my tools, put them down.
Give me a perception check while you're up at the door, Leo.
There you go.
All right. So when I ask you for a perception check, always the first roll. Okay. So
Okay.
when you're at the door, you actually hear high rasping voices and some footsteps of several different creatures that are beyond these double doors. Now, as you're kind of focusing your hearing, you can actually make out several of the words, and you're lucky you rolled a DC 15 to get this next bit of information. So you can make out the words, and seeing that you do speak Goblinoid, you can understand that they are speaking in Goblinoid. And you can hear, "When do you think Kranda's going to divvy up the loot? Keep quiet! We're supposed to be on guard, you moron!" And you can tell that there are several different voices talking to one another. And they are speaking in Goblinoid.
Okay.
He's lucky you rolled a 15.
Begin stepping away slowly and hopefully quietly. And since
Give me
Rin's
a stealth
closest,
check.
15.
Okay.
Like
21.
Come over here.
Nice.
What's
Hey,
going
there's some guys past the door up here ahead.
Guys.
Can you let everybody else know?
Sure.
Just try to be quiet, okay? Because I don't know if they can hear us or not. And then I motioned for Gimli to be like, "Gimli, come here." Gimli, there's some guys past the door and all that stuff. Staying next to me just in
Cool.
case they come through.
Leo's or zone behind the door, so be ready.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Reaping Strike as he busts the door down with a strength check. I'm waiting for it.
Hey, Dave, what are the weird little decoration stuff in the north?
Those are it's just basically like a carpet with its decorations kind of dangling off of the platform up above. This is a balcony. You can't see within the balcony, but if you climb up, I will allow you to see what's past the balcony.
I'd
You
like
just
to
can't
climb
see
up,
it.
Dave.
Okay, give me it's 15 feet, so it is a little bit higher of a strength check involved. So go ahead and give me an athletics roll. If you're
I have a grappling hook. Help me out.
sure. With the let's see. I think the grappling hook will give you advantage. I'm not too sure. Let's open up the equipment real quick and look.
+2, I think.
And Farland, I'm sorry I didn't even tell you what was going on.
I could tell from your body language something was going on.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll give you a +2 to your roll with that. Grappling
What kind of
hooks.
check do you need?
Grappling hook's really not in here. Well, it is. If you give me a strength check, but if you have athletics, give me athletics instead. Give you the best chances possible. And plus, I'll add a +2 on after your roll. And also, Crazy Ass Gaming bought you guys a boon for tonight.
Thank you, Crazy.
So the
Thank you
boon's
so
already
much.
in.
Thank
So
you.
I'll add the +2 on manually. So 15. Your hook barely latches onto it, and you're able to scale your way up the balcony. My DC was exactly 15, Quilland. Exactly 15. You're very, very lucky
So I
for that
finally passed the
+2.
skill check.
I know. So you scale up, and this is what you see.
Quillen, what do you see?
Not much.
Is there a different way we can take?
Is that a door over there to the right, Dave?
Yep. Yeah, I sent you a couple tells. Yeah, it's a door to the east.
There is a door over here to the east. Can I check it out and see if it's locked? If it looks...
Sure, you can check it out. I mean, how do you want to check it out? I mean, it
Like
is.
maybe if it's trapped or locked or...
The door doesn't look locked.
Okay. Can I look for traps?
Sure, you can give me a. Are you Well, yeah, you can give me a perception roll. So, absolutely, you can do that. I'm going to give me 3 more rolls. Same thing. I'm going to do the same type of system that I'm doing with Leopold. I'm going to have to add that in. I didn't think you were going to be doing this kind of stuff, so I didn't add it on. Alright, so a little bit of expertise that you have. You don't see any tripwires. No types of pressure plates. Door looks unlocked though.
Okay, I'll try and as quietly as possible. I'm trying to stealth here, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and open this door up, or
Okay.
slowly open the door and crack it.
Okay. So also give me a stealth check while you're at this. I'm gonna do a couple perception checks. What are my perceptions? Let's see. Oh my god. -1. He's lucky. -1. And 1. Alright, so you get this door open. I'm going to move the door for you. Now, in front of you, you see a hallway. It veers to the left, to the right, and you also hear a gibberish that you just do not understand.
Can I tell how many voices?
You can tell that there are multiple voices.
Voices.
Yep, multiple. At least a couple.
Okay. I'll go back over to the balcony as quietly as possible and
Shutting the
relay.
door, leaving it open, or...
I'd leave it open.
Okay.
And, you know, quietly motion to everybody or somebody to come over so I can quietly tell them what I've found.
What'd you find, Quillen?
There's a door and a passage up here.
You think it would be the best bet to go up there? Is it safer?
I hear voices. I can't understand what they're saying, but... So they're probably some type of humanoid.
Farland, Leopold, Gimli, what are you guys doing? Ren?
Well, since I
Will you go
can't
check
hear
with the
them,
others?
I'm staying where I'm at.
Up against the door?
I got my ear against the door, trying to listen in through it, being like, if I hear anybody say, "Hey, go check out there."
You just hear the one goblin keeps asking about when is the boss gonna divide all the loot up, and the other goblin just says, "Shut up! We'll get to it when he gets to it."
Okay.
What'd you hear, Ren?
Quillen's found a doorway, and he's met with some voices as well. I'm not sure if you guys want to take it that way. We're going to surprise them up there instead of going the
I like it.
front door.
I like it.
I pop Gimli. Come on, let's go.
So I'm guessing we're all climbing over the balcony.
Where's the rope?
Right in
Yeah.
front of you again.
Where'd
Am
you
I still on
place
the
the
balcony,
rope?
Dave?
No, you came down and you said you were talking to Ren, so that's why I brought you back down.
Okay.
Hey, Dave. I take one of my bags of mini marbles, and I pop it open, and I drop them on these stairs right here.
Okay.
I'm looking at the idea if any of those goblins come out, they're falling and busting their...
Okay. So your ball bearings, isn't that a 5-foot square?
I am not sure. I am sorry.
If I
but if it is,
believe
that
it's
works.
10
10 foot. It is 10 by
10
10,
foot.
so 10 feet square. So it is.
Okay, we'll just do those bottom 2 steps then.
I like it. Well, there would be a 2 by 2 square. So if you
Sweet.
want to put the ball bearings on the 2, the steps are 10 foot up basically. So you can just spread
Yeah.
the ball bearings out all over the place there if you want.
Okay, yeah, that's what I do.
Nice.
Fucking ball bearings in 5th edition. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
I'm sorry, man. I got that trait about always being
Just
prepared,
kidding.
and I was like,
No, I
we're
like
buying
it.
all the
I
stuff.
wish people would
That's a good
use ball
idea.
bearings more. It's actually really cool.
Got 2 more packs of those to go.
Those things are great.
Yeah, they are.
Unless you gotta go through them.